Welcome in.
Hello.
There you are.
I guess I can put me this way as well.
You know what? I didn't even title this, but guys, we're going to do a crochet with me. Me and What's the Stitch?
Hello.
Have you decided what you're going to crochet?
Also, by the way, like that's my name.
Okay. Very good. You know, let me put in my headphones. Have you decided what you're going to crochet?
I actually just have a bag of scraps here. I think I'm just going to do a scrap hexie cardigan and just see where it goes.
I am going to make another bucket hat. You use bucket hats.
You are the queen of the bucket hat. I have
But look
given
at what
it
I
to
got. Look at this yarn.
That is so nice.
This is the Lions brand.
Okay.
So for fur yarn, I think I got it 4 days ago from Joann's on sale. So
I did see that. I seen where you were like, I seen where Joanne
get
sent you the email and you was like, come on, like stop.
when I tell you I'm in a craft store every single day,
It's
like
sick.
some days at 8 a.m. I'm at Walmart looking at yarn. Like, why am I here looking at yarn?
Like I want a job, like at Hobby Lobby. Like I'm not. I would love it every day.
What am I doing at the craft store every day? My boyfriend is like, "Are you going to buy yarn?" I'm like, "Maybe while I'm out there, probably." Yeah.
Like I did a big, like huge yarn buy, like in February. No, like February, and like I'm stocked for like a while. I won't have to do anything for a long time unless I just want to try. Like I really want mohair. I do really want to, because I keep seeing like all the raglan flowy sweaters.
So pretty.
Oh my god! And I was
so
just
pretty.
like, I have to. But like right now, I'm trying to figure out. I'm trying to figure out what hook size to use, even because here's my dilemma. Like I'm still learning. Like what is it? Like the bigger the hook size, the looser like your stitch, or the smaller, the tighter. I think.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. I agree. So sometimes, like if I want something to have a little bit more flow to it, I'll go way big on the hook, because I normally I normally crochet really tight anyway.
Yeah. Okay. I think I might. I used the 6 last time for the hexagon cardigan, and I do like the what's to say, like the heaviness of it. I guess like
the weight of it.
Yeah, and I'm thinking I may want to go hook size larger to make it even more.
That hexagon cardigan is so beautiful.
I loved it. Like I still love it. I just stare at it every day. Really, it's sick.
So pretty. I sold the one that I made, and I'm really feeling some kind of way about it.
Yeah. But I really enjoy this that I've made today, like this little balaclava.
Oh, it's so cute.
And I can't take it off. Like it's so cute. It's comfy.
It lives here now.
Absolutely. To stay. But I mean, if someone it is available for sale though. So if someone does end up wanting to buy it, like that's totally fine with me. Like I also had to have like a tiny conversation with myself today and be like, okay, like you're gonna have to get used to like all this stuff you're making and you love it. Like people are gonna want it. People are gonna want to buy it. So you're gonna have to like. But I have an emotional attachment to like everything that I make.
I have seller's remorse too. Like after I sell something, I'll be thinking about it for like a week later, like 2 weeks later.
I swear.
I want it back. Come back home.
So I'm just gonna start. I basically have a bag of scraps here that I have. Like I basically ball all of my scraps. I took a break yesterday before I started on this. Like I didn't start on this till like 6 o'clock in the evening, but I took a break yesterday to ball up like all of this, the larger balls of scrap I had, and I got that all done. So basically, I think I'm just gonna start with this red here, and I think I'm just gonna like keep working them and until it's like big enough to the size I want. And instead of having just balls of scrap, I'll just have a hexagon cardigan, like work in progress of scrap. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
I thought I was gonna use that faux yarn, but I don't think I can crochet and talk at the same time. So.
Oh my god.
Not that, because I've never used it before. I'm looking at it sideways. I'm not gonna be able to hold a conversation. So I think I'm gonna go with this. I got this from Walmart.
That's so pretty. Love of yarn with like a sparkle. Yes.
I'm addicted to a
Love
good
it.
sparkle, especially in my nail polish. I'm a sparkle girl for sure.
Yes.
So we're gonna switch lanes and do that instead because I gotta be able to talk and work at the same time, otherwise I'm not gonna get accomplished. Do you use a yarn bowl?
A yarn? No, I do not.
I ask everybody. You just pull a yarn?
Yep.
Oh
I've always been used to it that way.
my God.
So like, I feel like it would, I don't know. Like, I just kind of like to go with traditional things. I don't really like to try new things. Especially when it comes to like the crochet, like gadgets, I guess, and stuff like that. Like, I'm just good with the good old yarn or skeiny yarn and a needle. Yeah.
Like those, have you seen those light up hooks that people
I
have using?
have.
I think that's wild.
And I'm just like,
I'm not going for it.
unnecessary. Just a bit. For my dollar, unnecessary.
I don't think that I would use it. I think I would just have it just because I could have it, and then that would be it.
Okay, so this is not going to work because I'm going to have to. Okay, see, this is what I was talking about on my story the other day, guys. So I have these hooks right here that I was talking about, that I was like that squeak. And there was a girl that came in my that responded and was like, I know exactly what you're talking about. It makes my teeth like grit. And I wanted to use this larger one I had that's an 8, and it's just doing the same freaking thing, and it upsets me because it's like, I paid for this, I can't return it. I also have another one.
Are they plastic hooks? Is that why?
Yes.
Oh yeah, I don't own any plastic hooks.
And I hate them. Yes.
I'm trying to use this bamboo hook for
yes. Okay, so I have one of those. So like this, I loved this. Like this is
I remember you talking about that in your story.
Yes, I got back. This was like one of the first ones I had when I got back into it, and it was so smooth.
Is it bamboo?
Yes, and I love it. So smooth. Absolutely. It's a size. It's a 5.5. So I think.
Yeah, this is a 5. I bet you it's the same hook.
I bet you it's the same
bamboo from Walmart.
Yes, it's the same thing.
Of course it is.
Hook twinning. Definitely twinning hookers.
That's hilarious.
But I have a whole dang set, so I'm upset that I can't do anything with the plastic ones. Like I can't use them, or I can't figure out like which. Maybe I think the issue with them is like acrylic isn't the best for it. There may have to be like another yarn that's like mohair, or even like what's faux fur. Even fur, I heard is a little better for the plastic yarn or for the plastic hooks.
And you know what? That's what I probably need to get for the faux fur that I have, because I'm trying to work it up. And like, you guys, let us know if you guys know, because I've never used faux fur before. But I'm trying to work it up with the metal hook, and I feel like I'm struggling. And I'm probably just using the wrong size hook. I probably need to go up in the size.
When I made the faux fur purse, like the little tiny faux fur purse with the tassel, I think I did use a like my metal hook as well, and I did kind of struggle with it. It was like a thing of like tugging and kind of like pulling. You know what I mean? Like it was.
And
like
then even as I was just trying to do the magic circle, I started to feel like the yarn was pulling, like the sparkles was falling out of it.
Well, you know, that's exactly how I feel about velvet. Like I have a whole skein of velvet, and I can't stand it.
I have 4 skeins. I have like 2 of the big jumbo and like 2 of the thinner, and I can't crochet them up. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it because I
hate it. And that's
it's
what I'm
just
saying. Like
everywhere. Even
if you try to do a magic circle with the velvet, it is awful because like when you try to pull and make it tight, it just like it's horrible.
I don't know how people do amigurumi. Like they make plushies out of that. Because most of the velvet is in my lap. I'm like,
and that's the issue that I'm having
because a ball-headed, whatever.
And I think I'm just gonna have to practice with it because I really, really, really want to learn how to make like plushies and the cows and the mushrooms that I see like
I love
girls do. They're so cute, and I really want to learn like how to make those. Now I did learn how to do the pill, of course.
Oh yeah. I love the pill.
And that was like super easy. It was a cylinder. Like how easier can you get than that? But I want to like.
That's where you start.
Yeah, I want to learn how to like attach arms, attach legs and ears, like just make it just super, super cute because I love seeing them on Instagram.
I hate sewing on people, and I think that's what's deterred me from amigurumi because I hate taking the time to pin them up, and then if you don't sew it in right, and you got to do it, So I just think my patience was just wore thin with it. But I love doing the fruit. Like I made the lemon and the apple, the omigurumi that's like
Oh,
one piece.
I did see your apple. It was so cute.
Like half an apple.
That was the
But
cutest thing ever.
the things that are just like one piece, or like the pattern that doesn't have like 2 arms and 2 legs, I'm good. But that
Yeah,
other
yeah.
stuff, I'm looking at it like, oh, I'm not
Yeah,
gonna, like I'm good for a whale. Like I really
yeah,
want
yeah,
to make
yeah.
a pink whale. I don't know. I'm gonna have to really just
I
like,
also seen like the jellyfish. I really want to try the jellyfish as well. I mean, it seems simple enough. So like,
yeah,
and
yeah,
I'm really good. The only thing is like I've just started getting into really learning how to read patterns and then crochet them. And you know what I mean? Translate it on my crochet hook.
yeah, yeah,
I am more of a visual learner. So like if you show me something on YouTube, a tutorial on YouTube, I can watch it once or twice and get it down.
yeah,
Like the butterfly top, I literally watched and crocheted along at the same time. Like that's how I learned it. Like
yeah.
I'm
That's
more
how
of
I've
a
been learning
visual.
too.
Yeah, I'm totally not like a pattern, but you know what I mean? I've been mastering it lately. So, you know, like I'm really proud of myself. When I did Passionate Goods, when I did Kelsey's velvet top, I bought her pattern and I followed it.
Oh,
And it
nice.
turned out awesome. And I was
Yeah,
so
it's good.
proud. I was like,
Yeah.
I did it. You know what I mean? Like I was so
No, I'm
happy.
in the same boat because I just learned how to read a pattern like last September-ish. I kind of dived
Hmm.
back into it, but I never learned how to read patterns like ever. Like
Yeah, me
somebody
either.
always just sat down and taught me how to do it, and I just like duplicated that.
Yeah,
But as I've grown in this, like I'm like, okay, what else can I learn? So now I'm trying to learn how to read patterns that are like just the symbols. So like the
exactly.
chain is like an oval, and then like the double crochet has like the two, things through it.
And things that
Um,
are easy just to kind of understand as far as like the terminology, the abbreviations, you know what I mean? Like that makes it super simple. Like, and learn the terms. That's what I would
yeah,
say. Like learning crochet terms,
yeah,
learning
it's
what they
crucial.
mean, learning how to do them, and then you'll just be able to do it. Like it's simple as that to me.
Yeah, I agree. But what I do like about this art is that somebody who speaks Chinese can write a pattern, and if you know how to understand the lingo or the language that goes with crochet, everybody can understand what
Everyone can
you're
do
saying.
it.
So it's
Yeah,
almost like a universal language, for crocheters in that way,
absolutely,
which is
absolutely.
what
I
I love
definitely
because
agree with that. I
it
agree. I
connects
definitely agree.
it connects everybody, you know?
Oh, we have people join. Well, we have 3 people here. I just want to say hello to those
Hey
3.
y'all,
Thank
welcome
you for
in.
joining.
We're doing a crochet with
Oh
us.
my God. Oh, I freaking have a knot in my yarn and I can't get it out.
The frustration.
That's the thing. Like, my crochet is literally like peace to me, but it's also like, it'll drive me nuts at the same time. Like, losing your hook every freaking 10 minutes. Like, the freaking yarn throw up when you're trying to find the perfect middle pull. Like, oh, the
Yeah.
knots in your yarn. It's just, it makes my
I'm
eye twitch.
definitely, I'm definitely not afraid to admit that I will cut that yarn. I will cut that knot and reach on the yarn.
I promise. But I just don't want to get up and leave and be, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm determined and I'm getting it out. Here she is. Look at y'all.
Yay.
We're getting her.
I believe in you.
I mean, that part of the yarn's going to be a little fuzzy, but I mean, it's going to be all right. There we go. She's out. She's out. All right, we're
One
going to
thing
try
I
this
love
again.
about crochet is you have a good side and a bad side, and sometimes the bad side turns into the good side.
I know.
Depending on how you work it
Totally. Totally, totally, totally. But yeah, I'm really excited. As far as the pattern readings go, I'm really excited to um, pattern test for the first time. I'm like
Oh
super
yeah,
excited.
congratulations.
Thank you. I'm super excited to see how it's gonna go.
What are you
Super
making?
excited. What were they? I'm sorry. It's a skirt. It's a patchwork like flower skirt.
Ooh.
It's by savannah.stitches. And she's pretty prominent on like in the crochet community. So I actually seen she just got done doing the overalls. People just finished testing her overalls and they were the cutest too. Like I was kind of upset I missed out on that, but I was able to get in on the skirt and I'm very excited about that. And I love patchwork or like the daisy work. I love it. Love it, love it, love it.
So Data String asked us what we're making, and I'm making a bucket hat because I can't talk and crochet anything else other than
Yes, you can. Yes, you can.
I I mean, I can, but
But yes, ma'am, she's the queen
I'm
of the
a frog
buckets.
it 10 times.
But see, that's my weakness. That is when you know when you have like a crochet strength, crochet weakness. My
Yeah.
crochet weakness is the freaking bucket hat. It's like you don't understand how many times I've made it and they all end up different. None of
Yeah.
my none of my what's that called? The brim.
Uh-huh.
None of them end up the same. None of them end up super wavy and cute. It's annoying. So I'll be like, or I make my brim too big, or I make my top too big, or I make it too small. It's so funny.
I'm gonna tell you, I made like 5 bucket hats before I combined 3 of the patterns and made my own pattern. And I was just like, you know what? I like the brim from this. I like the hat from that, and I like,
Yeah.
and that's how
Okay.
I really
Okay.
just did it because I didn't like any of the patterns
Yeah. I remember you
that
saying
pink
that
hat.
on your first YouTube video. You was like, you kind
I
of tweaked
hated
it
it.
yourself because you didn't like any of them. And I'm like, same. Like, they all don't turn out like the videos. And it's so weird. It makes me so freaking frustrated. Like, it really
You
does.
still haven't made a bucket hat either. Come on, y'all! Spring is in the air. We need bucket hats.
Have tried. I've tried. It is my total weak. It's like my kryptonite, like Superman. Most
I
definitely.
I don't like projects that take too much time because I'm really impatient. Like I like to start a project and be able to finish it in the next day. But like if a
Yes.
sweater takes me 2 weeks, I just be like I get bored with
I'm
it.
done.
And then I'll
Yeah.
end up making an accompanying bucket hat because I'm bored with this.
Yeah.
And it's
That's
usually
been
the
my
ribbing
whole
that
thing
gets
too.
me.
Like I've been and
Hey Haley.
I have an issue. Hello. Hi guys. I know, guys. She always like the post you made on Instagram with like the 6 different bucket hats you made with like all the different colorways. I was in love, and I am in also completely love with the fruity pebble. I don't care what you call it or anyone else calls
It
it.
is a fruity pebble cereal bar.
I'm calling it the fruity pebble cereal bar bucket hat
That's what it is.
because it
But I
is
had to put
cute.
the white in there because the colors was too much. Like I was stitching it up and I was like, okay, I like the colors. And then by
Yeah.
row 6, I was like, these colors are
Ooh.
these colors are doing a lot.
Yeah, and I know like you don't really do a lot of like lot of color. I know you stay with like more the neutrals and things like that. Like
Yeah.
me,
I
I
just
live
pop
out loud.
colors
I'm a
for
girl
other
of
people.
color.
I'll wear it like once, but like, will I wear that bucket hat again? No, probably. Like,
No.
no, like, and I'll feel bad because I want somebody who's gonna really enjoy it to have it.
Yeah.
I don't want to
Yeah.
make something and then it just sits. I feel bad about it. So
Yeah. I feel like I end up making things too good that I want to keep for myself. And it's just like, you can't be like that when
oh,
you're trying
yeah,
to run a business.
girl. I think I made like the first round of bucket hats. I made like 8, and I was like,
Mhm.
"Oh, I'm gonna keep this one. I'm gonna keep that one." And one time, I was
Yes.
sitting on 8 hats that I worn all of them once, and I'm like, "Let me just pick one," and that's
That's why I'm like, I
it.
have such an emotional attachment to everything I make. Like, I'm gonna have to, like, hell, I'm gonna need therapy just to learn how
Just to
to let
separate.
go of my projects.
So y'all, I'm making a bucket hat, and I'm using this very economical. They're asking us what we're making. Yarn. This is from Walmart. It's the Mainstays acrylic sparkly yarn. All right, but I'm gonna go ahead and tell y'all the truth. I don't like this yarn that much. It is
Oh,
itchy on the skin.
is it?
Okay, it's itchy on the skin. I made that top that I just freestyled. I made it out of
Mm-hmm.
this, and I put the top on, and I was like, this is not comfortable. So
Oh
it'll be
man.
probably something. Maybe I'll end up lining it. I kind of want to line the bucket hats with
Yeah.
satin anyway because
Mm-hmm.
of the type of hair that I have. I don't really want them breaking off underneath the acrylic. So maybe
Yes.
I'll just, I mean, that's real,
When I
Everything I
say
put on my head, I'm always
yes,
like, I don't want this to break my hair off because it's not, it's
okay.
not good for your hair.
So I definitely can agree with that. Just being a woman of color and
Hmm.
like, we have different textures of hair, I mean, we have definitely different ways and definitely a routine that we have to
Yep.
take care of our hair.
And the moisture that our hair needs.
Absolutely. So
Yeah.
of course, like everyone, has their highs and lows and things like that. And I definitely go through that. And there was a point in time where I would just get out of the shower and throw an acrylic made crochet bucket hat on.
Yep.
And it literally sucked like every piece of
It
moisture
will
out of my
dry your
hair.
hair out. Yep.
It was super dry. Like I
Yep.
couldn't, I felt like
And
my
it'll break
scalp
your
was
hair too.
suffocating.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
So I'm always mindful of that when I put a hat on. I usually will put something on underneath it, like you know, you can't see it kind of thing.
Of course. Yeah.
But I think I want to offer to people, like, if you want me to line the hat in satin, then I can line it in satin, because I want
That's
to, you know,
cute.
I definitely want to be able to reach everybody, and I think about these things. I think about my
Yeah.
customer, and I see their picture, and I'm like, okay, she's a curly haired girl. You know,
Yeah.
I don't want this hat to, you know, be damaging to her hair.
Her
So
hair.
I don't know. I'm
That's
thinking about
definitely
it.
awesome that you think about that, because I've actually never, I don't think, have thought of that as far as the bucket hat goes. Like I've never thought to line it in satin because, or for girls of um color, you know what I mean? Or I mean even other ladies who have, you know what I mean, different textures of
Yeah.
hair and who need, you know what I mean, or extra protection for their hair. I think that's an amazing idea.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I just think, like, if I'm gonna wear this, how would I wear it? And I always put something on my head, you know?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I definitely agree. Well, guys, I guess I can tell you guys what I am making. I actually, and she's actually writing me right now, like the little group chat's actually going on right now while I'm hearing this live. But I'm actually working on a scrap hexagon sweater. I have this bag of scraps here, lovely, lovely balled up scraps that I have. And I'm just starting off with this red acrylic yarn from, I love this brand, obviously from Hobby Lobby. That's my favorite. Okay, let me just address this
I
before
know.
they're gonna
Here
attack
it
me.
comes.
They're gonna attack me.
I got it too. No, but I have it in my inbox too. So join the club. Oh,
I
and guys, it's
love. Okay,
Wednesday. So let us know what you're making too. But go ahead with your Hobby Lobby thing, girl. I'm ready.
I am making a scrap cardigan or a scrap hexagon sweater just with the scraps I have, and all of the scraps are basically acrylic from I Love This Yarn brand from Hobby Lobby. Guys, I'm unbiased. I'm like Switzerland here. I'm neutral, and I just like the yarn and I just like the prices. That's all. I don't have any other ulterior motive for buying or not buying or shopping there or not shopping at Michael's or Joann's, whatever. I just like the yarn. I just like the price. I promise y'all it's that simple. Like I
I'll be
promise.
honest with you. I didn't know. I didn't know
I
that this
didn't
was an
either.
ordeal. This was, somebody brought it to my attention like maybe a month ago, and I was like, oh, okay.
I asked, I'm in another group on my Facebook page, and I'm in a crochet page, and I see them kind of like make comments a lot about Hobby Lobby, and I made a post one day, and I was just brave, and I asked, I said, what's the whole thing about Hobby Lobby, like? And they would just, it ended up getting like over 100 comments and like paragraphs and paragraphs of
Yeah,
just
people are
why you like.
really
I was
sensitive
just
about it.
like, I just want some yarn, that's it.
I was like, honestly, I didn't know. Like, my bad, y'all.
Yeah, my bad. Like, I'm sorry. And it's
It was
also
when I
just
made that reel about color matching at Hobby Lobby. When I
yeah.
took the hat in and I was putting it
Yes.
against the colors. Because I'll be honest with y'all, I love Joann's. Might be my favorite. Joann's, there's just one Joann's that's in the next town over. It's huge. That's probably my favorite place.
Mm-hmm.
But when I want to look for a specific color, if I'm color matching something, I Love This Yarn has the best color selection,
The
hands down.
best.
Like, I can't take anything from that. You know what I'm
The
saying? So
best.
when I'm making something specific for a client and they're looking for something specific, and I know I can get the best color matching options from Hobby Lobby, I do go to Hobby Lobby. I'm
Yeah.
not gonna sit up here and act like I don't,
Yeah.
because I do.
I do.
So I get it, but I understand both sides of it. It's not my first place that I go to. You know, I
Mm-hmm.
go to Hobby Lobby when I absolutely have to go to Hobby Lobby. But
Yeah.
I mean,
It's
I
the
understand.
closest to where I'm at. So I'm just not going to go. I'm just that way. I'm not going to
Yeah,
go all the way out to Joann's. I'm not going to go all the way out to Michael's.
and
And
I
I'm
feel
right
that
here
too,
by Hobby Lobby.
because gas costs. Like, gas prices are not going down.
Tell me about it.
You gotta take all that into consideration nowadays.
But you know, people, you know what I mean, there's online shopping as well. So, which I'm also speaking about that. I really want to get into Hobie's line or Hobby.
Oh, hobby yarns.
Yes,
Yeah.
I really want to get into that because I see that they have some amazing, amazing, amazing colorways as well. They also have an amazing, amazing, like variegated yarns and like
Yeah.
also mohair, which I'm so excited to try. I really want to try it.
I really want a yarn company to just send me some mohair
Send me
yarn
some
for
yarn.
free.
I swear, everyone.
That's what I have to do.
I want them to be like, you
I'll
get a
make whatever
skein,
you
you get a
want.
skein, you know, like everyone gets a skein, you
You tell
know.
me what you want me to make with your yarn, and I will make
I promise,
it.
and I will do it.
It'll
I
probably
will
be a
do
bucket
it.
hat. And a bucket
That's okay. But you know what? I think it's also like okay to like even if you do have a craft or if you do have a talent, it's okay also to just hone in on one thing. It's okay to perfect one thing. It's okay to be about one thing. Or like
I mean,
that's your like
headwear is my primary thing. I mean, if you
that's
haven't
your
noticed,
like bread
already,
and butter. You know what I mean?
headwear is my creme de la creme because
Yeah.
I can make it for men and women.
Yes.
I've had more men buy my hats than women, and I make my hats
Seriously?
for women. Yes, my
Wow.
cat ear beanie,
Yes.
men.
Yes.
Guys want that.
Yes. That's
They love
crazy.
that, and even like my solid bucket hats that have like no crazy colors or anything.
Mm-hmm.
Men buy those. You know what I'm saying? I got a guy right now asking me about a plain gray bucket hat, and it's not even
That's
going to a girl.
crazy.
So, I mean, I think that's something to take into consideration, when you
Exactly.
design, because I try to design for the whole spectrum now because,
Yeah,
you know, there's a wide spectrum to choose from, and I don't
that is
really want
true.
to, exclude anybody. But yeah, headwear is definitely, I love the bandana because the truth is, I can work it up in like 3 or 4 hours and be done with it. That's why. I'm gonna tell you the truth.
I just
Like
made
people
like
who
a little
spend a
like
month
head.
on
I just
something, I'm like,
freestyled like a little headband, and it ended up really cute. And I was like, I may write a pattern for this, and I was like, you don't know how to write a pattern, Ruby. It's not that easy as you think. You can't do just everything.
Girl, I thought I was gonna write a pattern one day. I had a
You
laugh.
just can't do it all.
I was like, you know what? This pattern's gonna live right here in my head.
Okay, so we're frogging again. Once again.
No.
For the fourth time. By the time this hour is over, they're gonna be like, "How much can you crochet?" I'm gonna be like,
One string. The string has been warm.
"I'm too good for this. Like, this is just my luck. Like, I put out content like that, and then I get live, and I'm like,
No, girl, I'm the same way. Like, that's why I was looking at that yarn. I was like, I am not gonna work at this yarn.
Yeah, we're not doing this red yarn no more. I'm over it. We're just gonna try again with a different skein. We're gonna go with a white, little sparkly with a little gold tinsel in it.
Ooh, nice.
And we're gonna see how that is working. Hi guys, thank you guys so much for the follows. Thank you guys so much for the views, for the love for me and Elle, Lula O Arts. I love that. I love that username. Like, but a girl actually just got my username the other day. She guessed it correctly of where I got it from. She was like, hey, that sounds like Kim Possible's What's the Stitch? And I was like,
oh, girl,
you got it.
I didn't get that reference. I didn't get it.
I was like, you got it. I was like, that's crazy because not a
Now
lot of people get it.
In my head.
And I literally got it. It stuck. I was just like, what's the stitch? Hey, what's the stitch? You know what I mean?
Yep, I love it.
And it stuck. And I've been What's the Stitch since January of last year.
I got my username. It's actually part of my gamer tag. So it's not something I've really, hey y'all, welcome in. I haven't really exposed to the crochet community, but I play a lot of video games.
Yeah. I love to play video games as well. Yeah, I love gaming too. Like, I love the PS4. I love gaming. Like, I absolutely love gaming. I don't have an issue when, like, my boyfriend wants to play the game. Like, I want to be right there too. Like, I'm not one of those girls that's like, get off. I'm like, no, my turn.
I'm excited for him to play because I like to watch.
I know. I love to watch too. I do like to watch him. It's
so
fun.
Like, he usually comes home about now, and the first thing I'll ask him is, "Are you gonna play the game?
Are you gonna play the game?"
So I'm gonna sit here and watch you play.
Yeah.
What do you like to play? Are you a Nintendo girl?
I was like, well, not now. I don't have like the Switch. I don't do like I had the Wii like back when I was a teenager. You know what I mean, living with my mom. We had the Wii. I think that was like the last Nintendo item that I'd ever even like played with. But back in the day, I definitely did have like a Nintendo Color. I had a Game Boy Advance,
Heck
and that
yeah.
was it.
I got one in the drawer right now.
No way.
Yeah.
No way. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, girl, I do not play
I
a
was
lot of
just wondering,
Nintendo.
like, do people like even still use those? Like,
I don't play mine as much as I'd like to. I'm not gonna lie. Every once in a while, I'll open it up. But I don't. I mainly play my Switch now.
okay, okay. So how is the Switch? Like, is it fun? Like, well, okay, first of all, what is it? Because like I've never really even like paid any attention to it, to be honest with you. Like, I just
Um,
know it's like a gaming thing, and I know everyone loves Animal Crossing, I
yeah,
guess.
that's why I play mine now because I've been playing Animal Crossing since the GameCube,
Mm-hmm.
and it's just an escape. It's like playing The Sims. You played
Yeah.
The Sims before? Yeah. So it's just like, you create your village or your town, and you select your villagers, and you just do tasks around the town. But it's ultimately just like a form of escapism. But I mean, it's
Okay.
it's great because you can go to other people's villages and visit them, and
Oh,
it
really?
premiered. Yeah, it premiered when COVID premiered. So when everybody was
Wow.
stuck in the house,
Yeah.
Animal Crossing came out, and then everybody could interact with each other through Animal Crossing. So
I was
I,
literally pregnant when quarantine like started
me
in like
too.
March.
Our sons are the
Literally,
same age, like a
yes,
month
they
apart,
were.
right? Yeah,
I conceived in February, the middle of February, and then
yeah.
like literally we moved, and right after we moved, I found out I was pregnant. I'd also started a brand new job at Walgreens. I was a pharmacy tech,
Hmm.
and when the pandemic came out, I didn't even take it seriously at first. Like, y'all, I really don't pay attention to the news. I promise. Like, I'm so just within my own little world. You know what I
Hmm.
mean? I don't really like the news. So when it all came out and it got really serious and I heard about a lockdown, I didn't still take it that serious until they laid me off. And I was like, oh, this is serious. Like, if we're
Yeah,
getting on lockdown, like quarantine, like this is really serious.
yeah.
And I quarantined for the entire 9 months of my pregnancy, literally. Other than doctor's appointments, sometimes going to get food. You know what I mean? Like, I
I'm
literally
gonna tell
quarantined
you,
the entire way.
I was running a barbecue business in LA when all this started, and we literally had to stop everything. The governor stopped all food services, everything. And
Wow.
I was literally going back and forth from Atlanta to LA trying to not be running the business anymore, kind of
Yeah.
thing. At the beginning of at the whole beginning of it. So I definitely was pregnant and traveling and trying to not be still running a barbecue
Right.
business all the
Right.
beginning of quarantine. So I actually just got the switch that I had last summer. Um,
Was it hard to travel, like being pregnant and like doing that much traveling at the same time?
when I
Like,
tell you I booked a flight from from Atlanta to LA for $17. 17 whole
wow.
$17.
Wow.
No, travel was really easy. There was nobody for miles at the airport. It was like me and like one other person way down
Yeah.
in terminal, far, far away from here.
Yeah.
So travel was, I don't want to say it was easy. It was easy and it was cheap.
Okay, I heard about that. I heard about like all those flights being like super cheap because
Like
all the
ridiculously cheap.
travel, like yeah, like travel
Yeah.
restrictions and things like that. Girl,
Nobody wanted to travel.
I didn't move from outside my door at all. At all. But I'm really like a homebody person anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, I
So it
felt the
really
same
didn't
here.
bother me that much. I did get tired of like being inside all the time after a while. It was like and being pregnant and being sick. You know what I mean? I dealt with hyperemesis like super bad. So it was I didn't have the best time and it's but what was crazy was like everyone out there was getting sick from COVID and here I am sick in the house just being sick from pregnant. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like it was crazy. But
Yeah.
yeah,
That hyperemesis is no joke.
yeah, Yeah, I actually ended up catching I didn't catch the first wave of COVID, and then I did get vaccinated,
Mm-hmm.
but I caught the second wave, the Omicron.
Uh-huh.
Girl, I caught that, and oh my goodness, for like 48 hours, I thought it was like over with, like completely over with. I felt horrible, like completely horrible for 2 days, but that was it.
Then
That
you
was it.
got
And then I had to quarantine for 5. Like my job was like, well, but what was crazy was they already knew I was sick. So I was already out for 2 days. I think, no, I was out for 1 day, then I had the next day off. So the day I was supposed to return, I felt even more horrible. And I showed up to work anyway. And they were like, no, go home. Like, go home. And then I had to get tested. We went and did that. And sure enough, it came back that I had the Omicron, and I was like, no way. Like, I couldn't believe it. I actually like really couldn't believe it.
I actually have been fortunate enough to not have contracted COVID. Praise the Lord.
That's actually amazing. Like, I felt like that was the other thing too. I was like, man, I went all this time and didn't get it. I got vaccinated. I felt like I was being super safe.
Yeah.
You know, but I didn't go anywhere. You know what I mean? Like, I literally don't go anywhere, like, but working home, and that's it. So it wasn't like I was just going to parties or
I was
being
gonna say you
around.
were at a COVID party.
Yeah, like it wasn't like, you know what I mean? I was just hanging
Yeah.
around a bunch of people all the time. So it was really shocking about like getting it. You know what I mean? Like it was shocking.
I'm glad that there's less and less instances of it now. It's a blessing
Yeah.
for sure.
Okay, guys, I think I successfully made the first round now.
Word.
I promise you guys I'm so much better than this. I promise.
I'm distracting you.
This is what we got going on here. So I actually changed the yarn again. It's actually this like brown and bluish like denim yarn. It's acrylic as well. I don't know, like acrylic is my favorite yarn just to work up really quickly.
Yeah, I like acrylic too because I like the price. Keep it real with y'all. I don't
Yeah.
really spend a lot of money. Thank y'all for the love.
Thank y'all
We
so
appreciate it.
much.
We
We
want y'all
definitely
to tell us what
appreciate
you're
it.
making. What are you guys making? It's Wednesday.
I know, that's what I want to hear.
What are y'all making? Hey, Crochet with Maddie. Welcome. I am making around. And I don't think y'all can even like see the sparkle.
She is blowing me out the water, guys. Look what she has versus look what I have.
Baby beanies. Oh, yes. I love a baby. They
Baby
photograph so
beanies.
cute.
Oh, baby beanies. That's, you know what, that's one thing I really do kind of like regret is that like I wasn't crocheting like back when I was pregnant, and it was like, do you know how many colored baby beanies he could have had?
I just picked up crocheting after like he's been around for a year, and I'm like, maybe I should make this. I made him a bucket hat. Of course, I made
You
him
did.
a bucket hat. But that's about it. But I should make him a blanket. I think a baby blanket. I need.
That's what I do want to do. I do want to make him like a keepsake blanket that he'll always have. Even like clean up till college or like whatever he does. You know what I mean? I want him to definitely have something keepsake. Both of my boys to have. I did make my youngest 2 cardigans. I made my oldest a patchwork cardigan, but they'll eventually grow out of those. So I really, really want to make something for both of them that they'll have forever. You know what I mean? To remember me by.
Let's see. Data String said that she is working on double knitting. Girl,
I'm so intimidated.
Man, I don't know. Okay, why do y'all? There's 2 hooks at the same time. How? What is happening? This is not chopsticks. I'm confused.
I'm
so intimidated by knitting. It's not even funny.
I don't even want no smoke with it. I don't want no smoke.
Every time I watch somebody knit, I'm just like, this is like a whole nother language. Like, what is happening right now with that yarn? How is this working?
Some of them be like, well, you gotta knit and purl and yarn up. First of all, purl, excuse me.
Where did pearls come from? We're talking about knitting.
Where are we getting a pearl? I'm clutching my pearls.
Exactly.
This terminology.
I'm so confused. I work well with 1 hook.
Yeah.
Work well with you.
But hello, Data String. I love Data String. She always gives me like wonderful, wonderful support,
Yes,
wonderful, wonderful love.
So positive. I love
So
it.
great. So great. Crochet with Maddie said, me too. I only made my baby one baby beanie when I was pregnant. No, it's okay. Beanies are easy just to, they can have millions of beanies over the years. A whole bunch.
Speaking of beanies, does anybody else have a central knitting machine? Because I have not used mine once, and I feel really guilty about spending $80 on
I keep seeing them and I'm like,
it.
I just want to know if they're like really worth it, I guess.
You know what? I think maybe I'll do a video about it, but I'm a little bit nervous because I don't really know what I'm doing myself. So like, I'm gonna have to like watch a YouTube video
Yeah,
in
yeah.
order to make a YouTube video.
I love your YouTube videos, actually. I haven't gotten
Thank
around
you.
to the pom-pom one yet. I have not gotten around to watching that one, I will be honest,
Mhm.
but I will get around to it soon.
Oh,
I've just
lovely.
been working on really trying to bust out a few things because I'm actually thinking about vending either this spring or this summer, and I really just want to have enough products to, you know, take with me, or even if
Yeah.
I want to open a, I'm really intimidated. We're speaking about intimidation, but I want to speak on opening a website because I'm so scared. I don't know what the heck I'd be doing.
So
Like,
I use Depop. What do you guys? Anybody else sell or use a different site?
yeah,
Because
I
I'm
need some
interested in knowing
definite
about it too.
tips.
I'm gonna start selling stickers soon.
That's so
And so I'm
cute.
thinking maybe I should change lanes and go over to Etsy. Like maybe I'll do better if I sell them on Etsy.
Yeah.
But I don't
But I heard
know.
Etsy raised their rates, and I heard it's like forcing the creators to raise their prices or just move into like their own websites.
And that's what I'm worried about. Like I don't like maybe I'll just be better off like buying a domain space.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Shopify you can sell on Instagram.
with Shopify, I can sell on Instagram.
But you're paying Shopify $29 a month in order to do that. And I just, for me, since I'm such a small seller, some months I might not sell anything. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I got fortunate this last month, but like, what if I sell nothing and I'm just paying $29?
For some reason, I
Or
cannot get this count right. I do not understand. I have six.
we need to have a moment of silence.
I have 6 clusters in my ring. Like, I don't understand what's happening.
I love when my math teacher was like always trying to convince us that we're gonna need math one day, and I was like, I'm never gonna use this math. What are you talking about, woman? I have a calculator for that. It's on my phone.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay, so when we were talking about needles, have you also seen the needle that counts your stitches in your rows?
Oh yeah. I watched a YouTube video about that, and that did not work.
I did. I watched TL Yarn Crafts on
Mhm.
YouTube.
Maybe
Tony.
that's the one I watched. Yeah.
I absolutely love her, and
Mhm.
she always gives awesome reviews. But at the end of the video, I was still like, I'm okay without it.
No, yeah, I don't think I would spend my money because I'm just like, I don't think it works that well. Same thing with that light up hook.
Yeah, guys, I have to get a sip of water. Maybe that's what's wrong with me. I need to hydrate and just clear my mind.
Girl, crochet and hydrate. That's what's gonna be on the sticker.
I'll definitely have to grab some from you. I did order. I think tomorrow I'm gonna do a like a pack and order with me reel, or like a all the items I have to go with packaging my items, I guess, kind of video. I ordered these really cute. I think I posted the scrunchies. I have the scrunchies.
Oh yeah.
I also have stickers like you. I did get both stickers right off of Amazon. Yes, ma'am, I did.
Nice.
And then I'm contemplating. I bought bags. I bought thank you bags for people local, like in my state, in my city, that want to just pick up orders. But I did think about ordering like shipping bags for, excuse me, like shipped orders, but I didn't know if it's like necessary, or I didn't know if like, is that necessary, or do I need to just go to USP? That's what I'm saying. Like, I want to sell my orders, but like, I know locally it would be super easy for me. I just get super intimidated when it comes to shipping anything like out of my state. You know what I mean?
So I'm gonna be completely transparent with y'all. Somebody wanted to buy the brown bear beanie from my shop.
Mm-hmm.
He was in Canada. So I was like, okay, that can't be that much money. I'm gonna Google how much it costs to ship to Canada.
Yeah.
Right. So the random Google search that I did, which includes me not doing very much research past seeing a number, was enough for me to take my stuff to UPS and be embarrassed at the register when they told me that shipping in Canada would cost me $40.
Whoa,
The
whoa,
hat
whoa,
was
whoa,
only
whoa, 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 whoa.
the hat's only worth $25.
And shipping was worth 40?
The shipping was 40. Now, could I have done better if I went somewhere other than UPS? Probably. Like maybe if
Yeah.
I would have just went to the post office, I would have saved some money.
Yeah.
Once I'm at UPS and I have an item in my hand and I want it to go where it's supposed to go, I'm just gonna pay it. So needless to say, I didn't do my research and I had to learn the hard way. But shipping internationally is very expensive, like
Yeah,
more
yeah.
than I even realized. And
Yeah.
apparently, if you want to ship to some places, you have to fill out a custom sheet, like saying what's in your package. I had to fill out like a whole thing of paperwork, girl, about what was in that bag that was getting sent to Canada. Yeah.
I'm sorry. I might just have to stay
No, I
in
mean it's fine,
USA. Yeah.
but
No, I'm
I
just
think
saying, like,
just
for
right
me, because
now,
I don't see, yeah, like right now, with my business being so small, that it is, like, I couldn't see myself shipping internationally right now, being able to afford it. You know what I mean?
but what I do now is if people want to ship internationally, I just ask them to message me first, and I look at the country and I do the research and I figure out how much it's going to cost, and then they just have to pay the difference. You know, like if you just balling like that,
I get
I'm
it.
with it. But
I get it.
I don't want you paying $40 in shipping for an item that you only spent $20 or $25.
Absolutely.
I feel guilty about that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah. I can get that. I can get that. I can get down with that.
Yeah. Hey, welcome in.
Hello,
Hi.
everyone. Hi,
We're so happy
Ken,
you're here.
2.26, and KO.
Tell us what you're making. I'm making the an infamous bucket hat because
And
I
I
can't
am
do anything
embarrassed, so
else.
I'm not showing anything.
Girl, stop.
You guys can see my items on my Instagram. They double score. What's the stitch? Double underscore. Truth is, I really don't know how to crochet, guys.
So silly.
They'll be like, what is she doing? She didn't make those. She didn't even know how to crochet. I'm gonna get it.
So silly.
I'm gonna master it. But I really, let me tell you, I really enjoyed making those little, like the daisies. Let me show you guys. I truly enjoyed making these little daisies.
Oh yeah, they're so
I
satisfying.
thought they were so cute. Like, and I don't know. I guess I've been looking for mannequins, for head ones and full body ones. And the reason why, for obviously the full body, for like, I want to be able to make different sizes and just all inclusive pieces. But at the same time, I deal with eczema personally in my life, and so like I really don't like showing my skin off a lot because you know what I mean, flare-ups and things like that. So I've been looking for a mannequin so that way it'll help me better like show off my products instead of just a flat lay all the time. I'll be able to have like a model pic of my product as well.
I was looking for some. I think they have some reasonably priced ones. Like you can get one for like $30 from Amazon. I'll see if I can find it, send you a link. And then they also have the kind that you can hang up. They have like a hanger on them.
Mm-hmm.
Like when you go to a shop at the mall, like up on the wall, you see like the hang up bodice, and it's just kind of like wire outline of a body. Those are also really economically priced kind of thing. I was looking at them too, and I was like, I don't want to spend $130 on a big stand thing that I don't have any space for, you know?
Yeah.
So like, what can I do? But yeah, I'll definitely send you the links after this because I want to buy one too for that same reason.
That's awesome.
I just don't know
Thank you. Thank you. Because yeah, it's definitely been like a challenge. Some days are good, some days are bad with flare up. So it's just like I don't want to post this. And so I definitely have been searching for mannequins, most definitely.
Now you can go to like Michael's and get the head mannequin, like for like like the wig heads. They have them in
Yes.
styrofoam. So you can get like
Okay,
a
cool.
styrofoam head. I think it's like $10 at Michael's, like to model hats and stuff on.
Most definitely. That will work. That will most definitely work.
But yeah, I think I'm
You know,
gonna.
crocheters are crocheters when they just have that awkward silence because they're counting.
I'm like, do I need to put one more round in this hat?
No, it's okay. It's understood. That's the thing, though. Like, it's understood. Like, I feel like people who don't crochet, like, don't understand that, like, sometimes we need a moment of silence. So, for one,
Oh
we
my
can
god.
count.
My boyfriend talks
Like,
to me sometimes. He's like, wait a minute, are you counting? I'm like, yeah.
yes.
Okay,
I'm
okay,
like,
okay,
I'm
okay. My
counting.
bad.
Please.
My bad.
Mine likes to mess with me. He's like 82, 14. I'm like, no, no.
I can't even count if he's looking at me. I'm like,
He
you about to
doesn't
say
do
something to
too
me?
bad, though. He
I'm
doesn't
like,
mess
you
me
about to
up
say
too,
something
too
because I'm counting.
I know. He doesn't, as like I said, he doesn't mess me up too bad, though.
I love it.
He's pretty good about it. And I'm pretty good at like tuning it out after a while.
Yeah.
So yeah. But yeah. I am going to get this. I'm just excited to start another pattern. You know, I don't want to have to do nothing myself because I'll be reading something
Yeah.
and translating it onto my needle.
Yeah. I do love
Someone was like, someone messaged me when we were talking about pattern reading. And oh, speaking of as well, did you know today I just learned the difference between a tapered needle and an
Oh, like the little hook thing at the end?
yes.
Mm-hmm.
Like the way the hook is like, okay, this is a tapered needle because it has
Mm-hmm.
like, it's like a smooth, I don't even know how to explain it. I just know tapered smooth, okay?
Uh-huh.
But the inline has that deep, like deep cut like into it. You know what I mean? I've seen
Mm-hmm.
a
Yeah.
lady that, I think there's a lady that I follow. Her name, she's like polka dot something. Polka
Mm-hmm.
dot, polka dot something.
Mm-hmm.
And she uses one, but she uses wooden ones, like wooden inline crochet needles. And I'm like, I don't have a clue or understand how she uses those on any type of yarn. Wouldn't it get snagged? Wouldn't it, you know, I just have questions, but I heard it doesn't. I heard it actually works.
Hmm. Now I'm super interested in the furls hooks. You know what
Oh
I'm
my
talking about?
God.
Them expensive bougie.
Oh my God.
Like I'm stalking furls
I'm gonna need a
page
business grant to
on
get a
Instagram.
furl.
I need a whole scholarship to afford these hooks.
Okay, for a furl. Or I need to win
Now
a giveaway.
there are people that are selling them
They
on
do.
Etsy for like
Hmm.
$15 a pop. But I'll be honest with y'all, I don't know. I
I
kind of
can't.
want like
I can't do it.
I
I
I
just don't know when I
I
feel
want a
like
whole
mine.
set. I don't want just one. That's why I haven't bought one yet. So I'm like, I don't want to just
Exactly.
have one odd hook.
And I
Like I
can't do
want a
that just
whole
one
set.
odd hook thing. Yeah, I have to have a whole
Yeah,
set. Like I have
that's
to
how I
have the
feel.
whole thing. I can't do the
So,
one just that's weird. No.
because
Who just has
I've been
one
thinking
set?
about one instead of the set. I'm thinking about buying just the one hook size that I use the most, but I don't know, man. I don't feel comfortable spending that much money on
Speaking
crochet.
of, I do have that question. Which hook size do you use the most, do you think?
I use 5.5 the most. Let's do it this minute.
5.5.
Hold
You
on, wait
use
a
an
minute. No,
eye.
I'm lying. I'm lying. I'm lying. I'm lying. I don't know what size hook this is because I put a cover on it. I think it's 5. It's this hook
Yes.
right here. It's a 5 millimeter
Okay. See,
Susan Bates
yes.
hook that I put a grip on. This is my go-to. This is my
We
boo. If I lose this hook, I'm a quit crocheting.
Yes, we're on the same frequency. I love a 5. I love a
Uh-huh.
5.5. I love a yeah, an I.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And I yeah, love it. Love it,
That's
love
where
it.
I live.
5 or 5.5. And I know that's an I or a J or a
Yep.
okay.
I don't know
I
which
was
one
like,
it
you have to
is,
get it
but
right.
it is. It's got to be A B C D E F G H. It's got to be H. It's
Yeah,
H hook,
H and
right?
I.
I think it's H hook that you're talking about.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken. But yeah, I mean that's my go-to size for sure. So I thought
Yeah,
about
for
buying just
sure.
one furls hook in that size, but when I went to go look at the cheap ones on
Uh-huh.
Etsy, I guess everybody bought them all, so there was none in that size. They're all
None.
odd sizes, like size 10 hook that I'll never use.
I think 5.5 and 5 are really just the most used because, especially with acrylic yarn, it recommends a 5 or a 5.5, especially for a
Yeah,
weight 4, just regular acrylic.
it
So,
suits that yarn.
yeah, I think it's like that's why. Because I think it's just the most used universally. Maybe, maybe not, I wouldn't
What
know.
size hooks do you guys like to use the most?
Yeah, I would really know what everyone else likes the most. Have you ever tried the Clover brand hooks with the yellow handle? I
I
have
have
not.
one in here,
I
but I
don't.
don't know
I
what it is.
haven't.
Look, I have a whole thing. This is my
So cute.
everything goes in here. So I thought I had one. I don't know. Oh, God help me. It might be in my amigurumi box because I do have one box that's just for amigurumi stuff. Um, but I bought this hook that I don't like, and it's I think what you're referring to. Look at that hook. You see how sharp the inside of it
The
is?
Clover brand hook.
This is
Yeah,
a
that's
season base hook,
inline.
but it's
That's an
inline, right?
inline. Yes.
I don't like this hook. I thought I was gonna love it, but I don't like it at
Does it
all.
snag
I
or does
don't
it split?
no, it doesn't. But that extra piece in there, I feel like it's just harder for me to, when I'm working the stitch, it's harder for me to unhook it kind of thing because it's definitely more indented than any other hook I've ever used.
It's probably for people who crochet like a lot tighter.
Maybe.
Maybe,
Yeah.
you know.
Y'all tell us because we clearly don't know.
We right. We trying to figure it out.
But I do like those clover hooks. But I'm gonna tell y'all when I'm at the craft store and I'm looking at hooks and I got one hook that's $2.99 and another hook that's $7.99. That $2.99 hook is gonna win every
Every
time.
time.
Okay, so that it splits for you, and I think it doesn't split for me because I exaggerate the way that I crochet, but it doesn't allow me to pull the string back through as easily as if it wasn't in line.
Right.
That makes sense.
Okay. Okay. It does. That makes sense to me. I'm glad someone could like truly explain that in depth to me because I was like, I don't know what's the difference, but it looks weird, so no. I'm so
And
just
that one
used
was
to
more
like
expensive.
what's comfortable. I stick with what's most definitely comfortable.
Yeah, me too.
But it's looking like we're coming up at like 11:14,
Has it been an hour?
and
It
that's
passed so fast.
crazy.
Blinked and it was over.
That is crazy. I truly, even though I got absolutely nothing done, that is crazy. I can't believe that.
Girl, it happened.
It's okay.
That's why I said I had to switch. I had to
I'm
change
on the
over to
roll
like
now.
certain
Look though.
crochet.
Oh, I'm on
Oh
the roll now.
yeah.
I got it. Got it down before it was over with. But yeah, we're definitely gonna have to. I would love to set just like maybe like a day to do this, maybe once a week, once every other week. I know we both have busy lives. I know we're both moms, so I know it's kind of hard to fit these kind of things in. But I definitely enjoy doing this with you tonight.
Absolutely, yes. And I definitely want to do it more often. I'm gonna just probably start hopping on live on Wednesdays.
Okay.
Because it's Wednesdays and I want to know what everybody else is making and do a
Making.
Wednesday kind of thing. So yeah, definitely Wednesdays. Any other day is cool. I'm definitely down.
Okay.
This
Okay.
hour
That's
went
awesome.
by super fast, which I love. That means we're having a good time.
Absolutely good time. All right, guys. Well, I am definitely going to end up signing off for the evening. I do have another group chat to get to before that ends. And I will definitely catch up with you guys either on my story before I end the night or on probably TikTok. If not my story, probably I'll do another TikTok before I end the night. And I will talk to you guys later. And Elle, again, thank you so much for having me. Like I said, I
Of
had an
course.
amazing time. You have always been a really great supporter, a really great crochet friend. So it's definitely great to have you.
Thank y'all for coming.
Thank
Oh, then
y'all
let's
so
tell us
much.
what have we in an hour? What have we accomplished? Praise the Lord.